Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from across the world, are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have returned. It's been a 6-month break. We have had children, not our own, but children have been born in the past 6 months, I'm sure.
True.
Not our own. Again, not our own.
Surely millions.
Not our own. But again, not our own.
Stop saying not our
I
own.
have started a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TatedApe. If you would go follow, or you will not be appreciated for the rest of this podcast. My dick is also tiny. Would you like to say a few words, Brian?
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm the person that's also here. And I've also had children, not my own. Well, since the people did
Not my own. Not my own.
This is called not my own. This is episode what? It's probably episode 5, not my own.
6-month break. The one after the 6 months.
The one that's not my own. So I've been back to college. We kind of went away from this. Pokemon Go kind of, I don't know.
No. Like, the reason we didn't do this was because, we got addicted to Pokemon. I got addicted to Pokemon Go for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, and this was when I had my fractured wrist, so I couldn't do anything else. So I just played Pokemon Go. But then I had to go back to work. So once I went back to work and Brian is back in college, there was no point in us doing this because we couldn't have feasibly done it.
The only day I was properly free to do was Saturday, and Joey was always working on Saturday. So it just never really worked out. I know we could have done it up and up for 6 weeks now, but I only really thought about it there. Watching one of Joey's streams the other day, and I was like,
twitch.tv/TatedApe.
I love the way you were like, oh yeah, we'll mention it. Just mention it at the end. So, hi, my name's Joey. I'm on Twitch now. We literally, I have notes here that things we're going to talk about. And Joey, I put down to talk about Joey's stream, and he said, oh yeah, we'll mention it at the end. And I said, no, we'll mention it in the middle. So far we've mentioned it 4 times, and we're all 2 minutes into it.
Twitch.tv/TatedApe.
But a lot has happened in a while.
Yeah,
most importantly, an old favourite topic that we used to go over every week: Taylor Swift's relationships. So she's still in a relationship? No, she broke up with Tom Hiddleston. And since then she's been getting into a lot of drama with Kanye West. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Wait, no, I don't remember. Oh no, wait, I do remember that.
Yeah, the whole famous thing.
I don't.
And I don't know, she hasn't really been in much relationships lately. So maybe it's my turn.
Except with my dick.
Right. I actually got a Taylor Swift calendar because I think it was $250, and I was like, I thought.
You want to know how much you shouldn't have paid for that? How much you should have gotten it for? You paid $250. Oh, you should have gotten that for free. They should have been giving it away.
No, but you know what, really?
You should have turned around and said, "Hey, I don't want your fucking Tay-Tay."
It's not even I just.
I've got a Tay-Tay tat. Turned around. I want you having your back a Tay-Tay tattoo.
That'd be weird.
I think
if
you
could only get a temporary one, but after a while you just shake it off. But I got a Taylor Swift calendar, right? I think, okay, look, that'd be funny. I thought it'd be funny to drop in college. But I looked at it. I opened it up and I had a look at it, right? A small, about an inch worth is the dates of the year. It's just this massive, it's two of those square ones.
That's all posters now.
It's a calendar.
I mean, yeah, calendar, sorry.
It's there's hardly anything to do with a date on it.
Yeah, but all calendars are like that.
It's terrible. It's I want an actual calendar. I thought it'd be funny to have it.
Would you get a normal calendar then? And not get a Taylor Swift calendar? You're not going to get a Taylor Swift calendar that has a perfect amount of dates. Because perfection is already on the page because Taylor Swift is there.
True. Well, it is a pretty lovely calendar to look at there. Fairness, I must give it that.
How many times have you beaten your meat to it?
At least 26.
Yeah.
I only looked at it once.
Nice.
But,
all you need is 5 minutes.
Sure, that was every 5 minutes. It's 26 times.
26 times in the 5 minutes.
That's Taylor Swift's love life. It's been pretty quiet actually over the last little while. I think she's been rumoured to be going out some, but I can't remember.
And you know what, Brian? No one gives a fuck. Still, no one gives a fuck.
I have a few things written out that we can talk about today.
Hello.
See, me, it's January. I know it's more than halfway through January. But New Year's resolutions. Do you have any?
Well, not really. I told myself I was going to be less overweight this year. So and I am on a diet.
And
so,
in fairness, I must say you do look like you've lost weight. I must genuinely say that.
Thank you.
No
but I am on a diet. Like I've only been on a diet for 2 days, but I have been kind of cutting down my food with a while because I've been trying to. But like, I think my main problem when I always try and lose weight and I always try and diet, but I always go into it too hard. Try and diet, I said. But I always try and go into it too hard, too fast, like, you know. That's what she said. But I always try and cut out everything all at once, which I shouldn't do because my body isn't used to it, and my body is used to me being a fat cunt, you know.
True.
So I need to kind of not stick to its roots, but I need to uproot it slowly so that my body gets used to not having the bad stuff that I usually give it. Because like I could sit down, I could have like it's just the stuff I've eaten over the past like 6 months since we last did one of these. Like
I had a pretty similar one.
Yeah, but you don't gain weight, so that's grand.
I know, but I had mine were to eat less takeaways because like I know I might put on weight, but my insides must be like black.
If I didn't put on weight and I was eating as many takeaways as you, I wouldn't care. I'd eat the whole time.
No, but I like sometimes I just feel terrible. Like my heart, like I get pains up at my shoulder. I can feel my blood pumping, and it's sore. And my heart gets sore sometimes, and it beats really fast out of nowhere. Like, I'm gonna die of a heart attack, like pretty soon.
You're in love, I'd say, bro.
Not for myself. Probably every time I walk past the mirror, it's the time it happens. But no, it's really, really like it's dangerous how much takeaway. I'd love to see how much takeaway. That's the way they do it, like affirmation transformation.
Yeah, and they put all the shit in one. Yeah.
Like I always like every time. It's like such a waste of crisps there, lads. I would have eaten those. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like you're putting in a load of coke. It's like I'll still drink it. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like it's.
Would you? Pointless. But like, say at the end of it, right, there was operation transformation, the challenge, right, and they called a load of people, right, and they were like, okay, you know the big tube we put all the food in that people used to eat.
Yeah.
How like right if you can eat all that, I'll give you. They will give you €1 million.
Oh, I'll do it. Definitely do it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
You'd vomit some of the time.
I thought you were going to say like €1,000. I was like, probably would do it. Yeah.
For 1,000.
Yeah.
Actually, I know what I'm saying. I probably would do it.
If it's just like Chinese takeaways and crisps and coke, if it was the healthy person's one, I probably wouldn't. If it was like a load of salad and stuff, I was like, probably wouldn't.
But imagine crisps mixed in with Chinese.
I'll do that. I do that anyway. I did my crisps.
You do not mix Chinese food and crisps.
I mix everything with everything, man. I don't think you realised. I put everything in a sandwich. Sometimes I just have, like drinking chocolate, that powder and jelly beans, not jelly beans, but gummy bears in a sandwich. And this is my life. This is what I'm saying. I had to eat healthier. That's me.
That's disgusting.
And then I'd wash it down with Club Orange.
Club Orange is tasty also.
If you're ever having chocolate, have it with Club Orange. And if you're ever having a chocolate cake or cookies or something, have it with orange juice. Because chocolate cake and orange juice is the nicest thing.
Like, shut up. Like,
it is genuinely lovely.
Just be quiet. Like,
no, it's nice. Like,
why would I eat chocolate? Why would I have chocolate cake, right? And then go, oh, you know what I love with this? Wash down orange juice. Right? What's the best thing to wash down ever? Ask me what the best thing is.
What's the best thing?
Milk.
Oh, I don't know.
Pint of milk, right? If you give me, right, nice thick blue steak, right, mushy peas and mashed spuds, and then a pint of milk with a carton beside it.
Joey, now chicken is better than the steak.
Will you shut up, Brian? Alright, we had this discussion. You got trounced on Twitter. You got trounced on my Twitch. You get trounced every single time. Stop trying to make this argument. Chicken is nice, alright, but it's not even. It's so much like the league it's in is so lower than steak. Steak can't even see it. Like, you know.
I actually had a second New Year's resolution, and it's actually no.
Try beer.
No. It's
to Coke?
Not be such a cunt. Because I'm a pretty horrible person. And I take the piss out of people constantly. So I said I'll try and be nice to people. So I'm trying to do more compliments. And I'm trying not to take the piss as much. And I think I've been doing okay. I don't know though. I don't know. Sometimes people deserve it though. So I'm like, hey, look. And I don't know. I always think, do you know when people are like, oh, someone insulted me, so I insulted them back. I'd be like, why would you do that? What you do is you take their insult, right, and you take it straight to heart. Then you plan how to ruin their life, like, completely. Like, get in their head and completely destroy them from the inside.
You know what's funny about this, Brian? What? Is that you've never done that to anyone. you failed to do it anyway.
I had a dream last night.
Because no one cares what you think.
I had a dream last night, and I was in a cinema. Like, I had a dream last night, and I was in a cinema, and I was saying, like, I was the only person in the cinema that did not like the film. And the director ended up being there, and I got into a wicked argument with the director. It's like, probably wouldn't do that in real life, but it just shows how much I just love to stir it. Like, I just love controversy. I love being at centre of controversy. It's crazy.
I don't know, controversy's grand, like, I don't know. I'm kind of more of a, if it comes up, then, yeah, I'd poke at it and I'd stir it as much as I could, like, but I wouldn't, because I just can't be arsed, like,
yeah.
I'm too lazy, I'm too fat, like.
True.
Yeah. So, like, you know, that's why I stop watching so much, alright?
What?
This is my streamer.
I know, I'm just watching this. On the telly, Joe, okay? I'm only watching on Twitch because Cat of Dave isn't online right now.
Twitch.tv/Cat I got some new pop figurines.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Luke Sheeran for my Christmas presents. Look at these, right? So, you obviously can't see them, but one of them is the Psycho from Borderlands, who, little fun fact about me, he is my favourite character in any game ever.
Really?
Yeah, he is my favourite character ever.
Is that cool?
Have you ever seen my phone?
Oh, that's
him, see? Yeah. And that's him. And then I got a Super Saiyan Goku as well.
Oh, yes, I said it was Goku. I knew it was that much.
I don't know. Cool.
I don't know much about it.
But like, you see, now the way my setup is, if anyone has watched my my stream on it,
what's your stream name, Joey?
Twitch.tv/Hadley. But if you see my stream, you can see that I have like a load of posters behind me. But I want to get like a shelf, and I want to put all my figurines up there.
That'd be very cool.
Like kind of up here, or I kind of want to put them here and turn the camera.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like to the side, and maybe like.
Maybe if you had like.
I kind of want to like because I don't want my head hitting off it either. You know?
Yeah, because you crop your head off and then knocks off and break them.
Exactly.
That'd be worse.
And I also got a new chair.
But Joey,
the best chair in the world.
What stream on Twitch can we see with your new chair?
Twitch.tv/Hadley.
I think we'll stop now for a while because people are getting sick of it. But
great game.
But okay.
Great game, great song, man.
Jesus, we're completely over the place. So next thing is, I don't know, it's a thing that's been popping up for me for a while, right? Because there's so much political correctness going on, and it's really starting to annoy me. And there's other people.
That's the whole hate speech thing again.
No, but this is like people kind of, I don't know, kind of agree with me if I say something. But it made me think like who my kind of heroes are, and like I really like people that other people don't like, and I think that's again back to the controversial thing. Just because like I love Simon Cowell, I love people who hate him.
Everyone loves Simon Cowell.
I love Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay is everyone loves Gordon Ramsay, Brian. You're not saying anyone that's controversial here. Everyone loves Simon Cowell. Everyone loves Gordon Ramsay. They're well loved because they're like not really mean, but they're ruthless.
I love Jeremy Clarkson. I really like Donald Trump.
Donald Trump now.
That's controversial.
Like, no, I don't want it at Donald Trump, alright? Like, but what I don't like is the fact that Americans are just absolutely disgracing themselves by hating their president this much.
I think it's actually so stupid. It's really annoying me.
Imagine, but like the way they talk about their own president, I'm just like, look, he's your president, deal with it.
No. The first thing that really annoys me is if it's the other way around and Donald Trump got in, the same people that are like Donald Trump, whatever, is terrible or whatever, he shouldn't have gotten in, would have been like, oh my God, Hillary won, guys. Just leave it go.
Exactly,
okay, it's the future. It's like Donald Trump got in fairly, right? He won the system the way it's supposed to be won. It's not done on popularity.
Which means people obviously wanted him to be the president.
Yeah, like if
there were some people who wanted him to be the president.
If it was done on popularity, Hillary Clinton would have won.
No,
it's not done on popularity. Donald Trump played the game the way the game's supposed to be played. Hillary Clinton played the game the way she thought she'd win. You know what I mean? It's always the tactical player that wins. He said himself that if it was the popularity vote that was down to it, that he would have went to all the bigger states with more people. But that's not how it works. And you just gotta get over it, like. You know what I mean? You can't have whoever you want to win every time. Like, it's so stupid. And then it was so, everyone was like, oh, the future. Oh,
no, you know everyone. You know what really pissed me off? Everyone was like, 2016 was the worst year ever. I'm pretty sure When the plague happened, that was probably the worst year ever, you know?
The famine?
When everyone fucking died, that was probably worse.
The famine was probably worse.
The famine was worse. World War II, World War One, they were all worse.
They were and
everyone was like, oh, 2016 was the worst year ever. And it's only because these fucking hipsters with their fedoras and their fucking skateboards and their stupid high-top fucking shoes and their stupid low-cut jeans. You can see a bit of their fucking hair. You can see a bit of the hair on their legs. They're skateboarding down the street. They're like, oh, Donald Trump he's a fucking asshole, man. I don't like that he was elected. Oh, he's not my president. I hate when people say that as well. He's not my president. Sorry, if you're an American citizen, he's your fucking president, right?
Yeah, but it's so stupid though. I don't know. It just really gets under my skin.
The Dora-wearing bastard.
It's like, how dare he rate women on a scale of 1 to 10? It's like, are you serious? Like, no one else does that in the entire world.
Everyone. All right. Look, I hate to burst your bubbles, ladies. All right, but every single lad rates women on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
That's the simple truth of it, like, you know.
And everyone was like, oh, jeez, he wants to write his daughter. He said his daughter was a beautiful girl. Doesn't mean anything. Like, he's literally just saying something.
Okay, maybe there's more to it that now.
I know, but
I don't know.
He's a proud fact. Like, she is unreal, to be fair. But, like, if Hillary Clinton said, like, I don't know, they only have 2 daughters. That's our son. If she said, oh, they have a beautiful son, he wouldn't be saying, oh, yeah, she wants to write her son.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally just...
It's only because they don't like
shit. Oh, it's so annoying. If people could just, like, get off their high fucking horse, like, what do I mean?
I don't know, like, say, now, my hero, I only have one hero. One hero, and his name is Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
Freddie Mercury is my hero. I love Freddie Mercury.
He is a fantastic person.
He's great. Like, scientifically proven to be the greatest singer in the world.
I believe that, that's all.
I love him so much, and, like, Queen are hand down, like, I've always said, if time travel ever came to be, I'd go back in time and go to a Queen concert.
I had a list of 3 people that if they ever came to Ireland or if they ever were on tour close, I would go to. The first one of that is Queen as well. I just had, like, the Freddie Mercury Queen. Like, I know Adam Lambert is good, but he's no Freddie Mercury. He's no showman now.
No one is.
And the second one is Bruno Mars, who I'm actually going to this year.
Oh yeah, you were saying.
And the third one is Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, I love Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Like, he is my favourite artist of all time, I'd say.
Yeah?
I absolutely adore him. He's only on tour in America. If he could ever come to Ireland, I'd be immediately there, man. Oh my god, I just love to see him. Like,
weird. He's huge, like.
I know, yeah. I think he did tours in Ireland years ago, but I was too young. So then I really got into him like 2 years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's just, everything's just so happy. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. But the thing we used to do on the podcast, Joey, as well, was go through the films we've seen in the last week. Now, we haven't been here since July.
So you have to go through the films we've seen in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Right? Hold on. Before you say that now, I want to talk about one film I saw last week. Right?
Bye Bye Man.
So the Bye Bye Man. I went to see the Bye Bye Man, and now I like a good horror movie, horror game, which you can see on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Candy. Anyway, I went to see the Bye Bye Man because I saw the trailer for it and I was like, this movie looks really, really good, like, you know. So I went to see it anyway, and I was expecting to be like, you know, I'd be like, oh, this is going to be fucking scary, you know, like, one of the worst horror films I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, you know, when people talk about the Blair Witch Project and they're like, oh, it's so scary, it's one of the best horror movies ever. It's fucking awful.
I've never seen it.
Don't believe any of that horse shit. The Blair Witch Project is fucking terrible, and it always will be, along with the Bye Bye Man, which I hope doesn't have a sequel, but they set it up for a sequel in the end. I hope that franchise dies, just crashes to the ground and burns alive, which it should.
The Conjuring, I didn't see the original Conjuring, but that's supposed to be good.
You didn't see the original Conjuring?
No, but I saw the Conjuring 2.
Well, you have to watch the original Conjuring.
The Conjuring 2 was hilarious. It's probably one of the funniest films I've ever seen. I remember saying this on the stream as well.
Yeah.
It was one of the funniest films I've ever seen. I think it was with the crowd, though. The crowd really make a difference.
Like, wait, did we go together?
We went together, but we weren't sitting together.
We weren't sitting together, because I was sitting beside, do you remember I was telling you, it was,
a grandmother?
No, a young lad and his girlfriend.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was the funniest thing ever, and he was more scared than her, and it was but he didn't want to let on, like, you know? It was fucking hilarious.
I was sitting beside a pregnant woman and her boyfriend or whatever husband, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
you don't want to assume.
Yeah, I'm assuming gender. Well, it's 2017. You can assume everything. They were attack helicopters, and they're sitting beside me, and he kept making jokes, and I just kept laughing out loud, like it was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. But since the last podcast,
I just like the part, you know, where he goes on Bill Wilkins.
On Bill Wilkins.
That was hilarious. Oh my god.
But since the last podcast, I actually got a Limitless card. Shout out to Odeon in Waterford and Limerick, who I go to regularly. But I've seen 43 films with it so far. My aim is actually to go 100 films before August, which I think I will. But to go through them individually, I went to Suicide Squad.
You're not going to go through them individually.
Oh, I will.
Hold on. Give me the list. I'm just going to speed through them.
You want to see them?
Well, you're hardly going to...
I'm going to
Is it just this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So, Suicide Squad, Finding Dory, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, The Shallows?
Yeah.
I don't see that. No, Mike and Dave,
no,
again.
let's not pause about The Shallows, right? The Shallows was an absolutely terrible movie.
Was that a horror movie?
No. Well, it was kind of a horror movie, but it was kind of a... I don't know, she was stuck in a rock and there was a shark trying to get her. But it wasn't scary at all. Like, the best part of it was the seagull. I can't remember what I named the seagull. I have a note with somewhere that I named the seagull something. And he was just there, and he was just sat in the rock for 3/4 of the film. And he did nothing. And the shark never went for him at all. And she kept, so stupid. It was Ryan Reynolds' wife.
Blake
Lively. And she was like, it was just so dead. That was the day. Yeah, I want to talk about that now.
David Brent,
Nerve Again, and Lights Out, isn't it?
David Brent and Nerve Again, and then Lights Out.
Yeah, that was the day the two of us went. Remember that? So we were supposed to be going to a film at like 10 o'clock in the morning. It was Asterix was supposed to be on. It had like a really good cast on.
Oh yeah.
And we went to the cinema and it wasn't on. It never came out in Ireland. No. But it had like Jack White on and stuff in it. So we said we'd go to that, but it wasn't on. So we went to Burger King for our breakfast at like 10:30 in the morning. And then we went to the David Brent movie at like, 11 or 11 or something.
That was a good movie.
Then we went and got donuts in Tramore for our lunch. And then we went to Rock and Joe's. And then we went to Nerve. And then we came out of Nerve and we was like, okay, let's go home. It's like, there's people lining up again. We're like, you're not going to cinema again.
Wait, so what's that? Yeah, but right. So me and Brian were like, alright, so we go home now. That's it, right? So then I was like, grand, right? And then we came out, right? And it was 11. It was about 11 o'clock.
I think it was like, so we were like 10:30, 11:15.
Yeah, well, it was around 11 o'clock, right? Yeah. So me and Brian were like, what are you showing up for? And then we asked Joanne, he's like, it was it the first night Lights Out came out?
I checked my phone.
Oh yeah,
it was Lights Out and 2 other films on.
Lights Out,
Nerve Again.
And I wanted to see Lights Out, like so.
Yeah, and we said, you know what, might as well see it now. And we went in again, and we went to 3 times one day. We were with each other for like 14 hours.
Yeah.
And I remember at the end of it, we went home, and I was on the drive home. We weren't really talking to each other because we're kind of sick of each other from the entire day. And then I dropped Julia home, and that was grand, and I went home as well. And then the next day, I think we went to the cinema again.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, and it was...
Alright, hold on. I need to speed through this list. Bad Moms, War Dogs, Sausage Party again, Sausage Party for the 3rd time. What is that? Young Offenders.
That was very good.
Hell or High Water, Bridget Jones's Baby, Magnificent Seven, The Girl on the Train,
that was alright.
War on Everyone, Trolls, Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange again, Accountant, The Arrival, Fantastic Beasts again, Bad Santa 2, Bad Santa 2, was that good? I didn't see it.
No, it was terrible.
What was that? Allied, Nocturnal Animal, sorry.
That was
Edge of 17, Trolls
that was fantastic.
Edge of 17. Hold on. We'll talk about them all at the end, right? A Monster Calls. Wait, you saw Monster Calls?
Yeah, screen I've seen.
Oh yeah, sure, I was it. Well, I want you to see that as well. Were you there as well?
What date was that? Oh, did we go together?
No, I was there with my sister.
I was there.
You were? No way.
It's Monster Calls. It was like, what?
It was January the
9th.
Something. Yeah, the 9th, yeah.
Yeah, I went to it.
No way. I was there.
No, wait, no. Was that the day that Jackie was on?
No,
I saw it.
That was the day that we were going to go.
Was it? No, it was the 9th of December, I think it was on.
What screen I'm seeing?
Yeah.
I haven't a clue. I know that me and Kira went to screen.
No, because that was out in Ireland at the start of January, so I think it came out New Year's Day, so I think it was the 9th of December.
I went to Limerick. Oh, you went to Limerick, alright. Yeah. Bleed for This, Office Christmas Party, Moana, Rogue One again, Passengers, Rogue One yet again, Assassin's Creed, Why Him, La La Land. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'd say the best film I saw after that was Trolls. Trolls was fantastic. Young Offenders was good in fairness, I must say.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Edge of 17 was fantastic.
Edge of 17 was brilliant.
Edge of 17, I was laughing for
remember because Kira texted me, he was like, oh, me and Eve are going to go to cinema. And I was like, oh, to see what, like, you know? And they were like, oh, we're going to see fucking The Edge of 17. And I was like, what? Because I kind of, like, I didn't really know what it was, like, but I saw things about it, like, I was like, oh, and then they were trying to come, I was like, oh, no, I won't bother. And then I was like, oh, here, fucking look, I will, like, you know?
I was looking forward to it.
I love the cinema. And then I went in. Oh my god, I was so happy I went. It's such a good film.
Probably one of the best films I've seen this year. So Bridget Jones' Baby was very funny as well. Like, no, Edge of 17 was...
I don't really like...
was one of the only films this year that I was at.
Last year?
Last year, so. In the last year, so. And I laughed completely out loud. Like, Joey, if you don't know Joey has this very...
obnoxious laugh.
Yeah, that's like really loud and like it's pure delight in his laugh, like, right? And there was twice in Edge of 17 that I'd actually compare my laugh to Joey's. It was just, I couldn't. It was just so funny. And they were just such stupid jokes as well.
Right. I actually want to talk about my laugh, right? So, everyone thinks, a lot of people think I fake my laugh because my laugh changes, right?
Yeah, my laugh
But I have different levels to my laugh.
Same.
See? So, if I think something is funny, I'll do a kind of, it's kind of like a really deep kind of giggle.
Yeah.
And then, my second level is like I open my mouth really wide and my face goes all red and I start to laugh, right? And then if I find something fucking hilarious, right, I'll fall down, right, and I go right, so that's when you know I'm about to start, and then I go and I'll start screaming, like it's uncontrollable, I can't control it, and then people are like, oh, you're faking your laugh, and I'm just like, sorry bitch, I literally just fell on the ground laughing. You'd really think if I was faking a laugh I'd fall on the ground on purpose, like.
I've 3
looks. Yeah, I've like 3 or 4 thousand.
Well,
about 3.
I think I've 4. I think I've 3. I have the just if someone makes you right.
And then I have my fake laugh for work.
Then there's obviously. Then there's the laugh that people think I do, but I used to just mock Jimmy Carr, but now it's
I know you actually have it.
Because if something's funny, but it's not very funny, I go. And then if it's like it's on the edge of being very funny, it's like as if I'm like searching for breath. But then if something's really funny, like an experience we had on Xbox the other day,
Brian, you were crying.
I'll shed tears, and I'll nearly get like if I'm nearly getting sick, that means something's really funny.
Yeah.
Like I was there. And
what happened on Xbox?
Oh my god! So basically,
why did you find it so funny? Though?
I don't know. It was like, so stupid. So
it was funny.
I'll explain. I'll set the scene, right? So myself and my 3 friends were playing Xbox, but one of us didn't have a mic. So we said we'd just do a Facebook Messenger in our group chat. So we rang everyone in the group chat, and Joey answered, and a couple of the lads that were playing the Xbox answered. And one of the lads that was playing the Xbox, he answered, and Joey and one of my other friends pretended that he wasn't there, and they said that he must have disconnected. And I thought this was really funny because he was there and he was talking. He's like, "No, lads, I'm here, lads. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" And I was just finding it so funny. And then, one of my like the lad, one of the lads that was saying that he was like the lad that wasn't Joey, that was saying that he was there. Brandon, hello, how are you? He rang your man's brother. I was asking him, was he with him? Could he ring him? And the lad's brother was like, "Oh no, lad, he's not with me. Sure, can't you ring him?" And my friend was like, "Oh no, but I have no credit at all." And he was ringing him on Facebook, like, so obviously he had internet, so that he could have rang him. And like he didn't need to, because he was in the chat. Like the brother and the 2 brothers were in the chat together, like in the group. And I couldn't, right? We were playing FIFA Pro Clubs, and we were there, and we all thought it was funny. But I had to leave my controller down. I was crying. I was genuine. My hands were shaking. Like I was just standing there on Pro Clubs for a good 20 minutes in game time. I couldn't stop laughing. The tears were coming out of me as well. My eyes were sore. I was so stupid and so funny.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, it was so funny.
Oh fuck! It was just the first like you know, because like it's just like you were already playing with ages when I came in, because I came in from work and I'd seen he invited me to chat, so I was like, oh fuck, here I'll go on to it. So I put my headset in and I was just sitting in my chair, and then I just had my phone thrown down and I was playing the Xbox. I was playing PlayStation even. And and then And then me and Brandon kind of just decided at the same time, we're like, oh fuck it, we're just going to fuck.
No, Joey said, oh no, he must have disconnected, and Brandon was like, oh yeah,
and then Brandon just played along, like, you know, and then me and Brandon just took it to a whole new level, and then Ryan came in and then was like, oh yeah, he definitely disconnected 100%. Like, and then Dylan was like, why the fuck, lads, I'm here. And then,
at this stage, I was just pissing myself laughing. I really.
You could hear Brian put the controller down, and just you could hear him crying like it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was so funny.
Oh, that's cool.
But no, that's probably one of the best experiences I've had in the last couple of months. I don't know. I find it weird though, because you'd be in college and then you come home. And it's like you get straight back into it again. I remember the third day I was home from college. I think we were back in the same place that we like. There's a spot like I stopped playing Pokemon Go for a while. I just thought get on the Pokemon Go subject. Like I was playing a Mad July and August, and like the first week in September. And then I kind of gave it up until Halloween because it was like an event.
Summer was.
And
like,
I went back playing it.
Was insane.
I kind of went back playing it mad for like 2 days in over Halloween because the event. And then I kind of was like kind of playing it then from then on. And then once I came on my Christmas holidays, I've been mad playing it because there's been events for like starters and stuff. I was been I've really come back into it like mad. And I can't remember what I was talking about. I can't remember where I was going with the story.
You were saying something about how you easily get back into it.
Oh yeah, but the first 3 days, like the third day of me being on my Christmas holidays, there was the three of us that are playing Pokemon Go like again. We're back in the car in the same spot in the same car park where we were playing it in the summer. And I really like, I don't know, because some people change when they go to college. I find like even some people just change over a period of time. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's amazing. You know, like. You always have those people who are like, oh, don't worry, after school we're always going to be best friends. Whereas in school, I was the person who was like, no, you're not. Like, realistically, I'm going to keep in contact.
Were you in school, Joey?
With somebody. No, well, like, not then, but let's say, say, when I was in school and like, people used to say that I used to always be like, no, like, realistically, you know we're not going to be
wish.
And then, like, people are saying to, like, say, if someone said to me, like, oh, we should be best friends, and I knew we weren't, I would have been like, no, we're not. Like, no, we're not. Like,
I wish.
Like, I haven't spoken to some of the lads that I used to be best friends with in months. Like, you know?
I wish the schools got people in that were like 2 years out of school or a year out of school, just to say what life is like after school, because that's what people are afraid of. They're afraid of will I have any friends after? Yes, the people that you're really good friends with, now, your best friends, not the people that you pretend to be friends with, or you see. And like you're like, oh yeah, they're my friends.
You're only friends with some people in school because you see them every day.
Yes, that's it. But like the people that you're in college with, they're like the people that from your school that are in college with you, and that you get on well with from school. They're your best friends from now on.
Yeah, it's like, exactly. Yeah.
Like I'm lucky that my friends, like the lads I'm good friends with that went to college, are in UL with me.
Yeah.
And if not in UL, they're in WIT.
Yeah, because even like sure when I left school, in like. The start of fifth year, like so.
Mid fifth year.
Yeah, it was like kind of start to mid fifth year, like so. Like say, I was kind of like say I did a course for a year, like while I was still talking to all the lads, obviously, like. But then when I started working, like you know, like obviously it was different then because like you have a whole new group of friends, and that's kind of something that is never really like you know you're kind of there's work like there's friend like you know you have two different types of friends, like, you know, like say so. My friends in work would obviously be some of my best friends, like you know, because I see them the whole time, like you know, and like. We all get on so well, like, you know. But then there's like, you know, there's people like you and Aaron and Joe and all the lads, like, you know, who I see, like, and Luke, like, you know, who I see the whole time as well. But like, it's different because I've known them for longer, like, you know.
Yeah, I've known.
So like, I've known
you since I'm like 4 or 5.
I've known Brian since so like since junior infants, like, you know. So like
at this stage it'd be harder for me to get rid of you, like.
Yeah, 16 years, like, you know.
It's crazy.
So like, and as well, I think it was because like. Even if there's someone who you haven't even known as long, but there's still like say there is people like that you know you can just become best friends with, like
you just click with.
Yeah, exactly. Like say that's what happened with me and Aaron. Like me and Aaron didn't know each other that long, and then me and Aaron were just so alike that we just like clicked with each other straight away. Like, and ever since then we've been best friends. Like, you know?
I find now in college that like there's clubs and societies, and you just go into a club or society, and you just like immediately click with everyone. Like, I'm in comedy now, and everyone just has the same sense of humor. It's so, like, we're all so stupid. Like, well, not like, intellectually stupid.
Intellectually, but like...
It's like, we make jokes out of everything.
Stupid.
And
like,
everyone enjoys each other's company, because everyone's just, like, having a good time.
Everyone's having fun, like...
Like, there's no need to, like, I don't know. The less you try and impress people, the more you impress people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean.
I'm of the opinion that if people don't like me for who I am, like it's really deep. But it's like it's not kind of that because I'm not really a deep person. I'm just kind of come out with these things that sound deep sometimes. It's like I wear my grey tracksuit pants basically the entire time. Like I have multiple pairs. Like I don't just have the one.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't like me because I'm not up to trendy on fashion things, like just I don't want to talk to you. Like I don't care about my fashion sense. You know? If someone else cares about it, it's like I don't want to talk to you. If that's what's bothering you in my life, in your life so much. Like, it's like you can do what you want.
Yeah, no, but even I don't I hate with a passion spending money on clothes. Like,
yeah,
I hate it. The only thing I will spend money on is merchandise.
I think it's so unnecessary because
exactly.
I have enough things.
Merchandise from games or from movies, like you know.
You're wearing a Deadpool t-shirt right now, and a tracksuit. I'm wearing a Pokemon t-shirt right now and a tracksuit. It's like.
But I hate, I don't understand, say, you know how people can just be like, having a relaxing drink or something at home, you see it on Snapchat maybe, and they're wearing jeans, right?
Yeah.
I don't wear, if someone would invite me to something, they said, and house parties, 80% of the time I will go on tracksuit because I'm at a house party, unless they specifically tell me to wear jeans, in which case I won't be there anyway, so because I have to wear jeans, fuck that shit, I hate wearing anything other than tracksuit pants.
If I'm somewhere and I'm wearing jeans and I come home, immediately
take them off. And tracksuit pants or pajama pants. That's all I'm interested in.
If I'm at home on my own, I'm not wearing any pants. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, same,
if the tracksuit pants are just...
stark bollock naked cooking a steak.
No, you just wear boxers or something. Do you know what I mean? It's
bollock naked.
Yeah.
If I'm here on my own, I'm bollock naked.
Oh no, I'd always feel kind of weird being bollock naked if I'm at home. I always feel it's like if someone comes in out of nowhere. I'm not ready for this.
That happened to me. It happened to me before, but I got upstairs just in time, but I heard the door open, I heard the key enter the fucking... I heard the key enter the keyhole, I was like, oh shit. I was in the middle of cooking a steak as well, and I was just dropped the pan.
Are you always
I'm always eating steak. I'm always eating steak, Brian, right? It's so good. Oh, Aldi steak is the best thing ever. But, so I sprinted upstairs and put on underpants, and then I threw my dressing gown over me then. And I was golden, and then I went down and cooked the rest of my steak.
No, but I think I love when I'm at home on my own is to leave the shower room door open when I'm having a shower. I just feel like it just it cools down really quickly.
No, leave the bathroom door open when you're taking a shit.
Oh, that's what I do. Obviously. Yeah. It's it just feels so different.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I should have a gun or something.
Because when you're taking a shit, it's and there's people in the house, you close them for privacy's sake. Whereas then, I wouldn't really care about that. If someone saw me shitting, I'd be like, well, but other people would care, so I close the door, But I wouldn't care about that at all. So when I'm at home alone and I get to open the door, I'm like, oh, it's so freeing,
Yeah.
You feel like you're just lounging down a glass of brandy and a cigar,
I don't know. It's just you just stay there and you just sit there for a while as well, and you're kind of
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Geez, life is great, isn't it?
Even though on the toilet, before phones were so big when we were younger,
What did you
go on the toilet, and you'd go and you do it, and then you get out because you want to get outside and play. You want to go on and play.
I had a Sudoku book that I used to bring to the toilet and do.
That is the saddest thing I ever.
I also used to bring 2 Yu-Gi-Oh decks and duel against myself while on the toilet.
I used to bring Yu-Gi-Oh decks with me, but I used to do my cards.
I used to duel myself.
No, I used to do my cards because I was good enough at dueling that I didn't need to practice.
No, I used to just test my decks out and see. Take your deck out. Lol. Decks out for Harambe.
Decks out for Harambe.
But yeah, no, that's okay. Let's see. What memes do we have at the moment? There's the guy that's sprinkling.
Well, we just entered that fucking
salt on a steak.
That meme page. I don't think we can talk about that.
That's too intense. That's extreme meme.
I just want to give a little brief description of what it is, alright? So Brian's in my house right now, right? So we were sitting at the kitchen table.
Obviously, I'm at your house.
I was eating steak again.
Obviously.
I don't know why all my stories about me eating steak.
Cheeky garlic butter.
Yeah, with some cheeky garlic butter, courtesy of Brian Griffith. But anyway, and Brian was like, "Oh, are you part of this group?" Right? So what is a dark?
You can't say it out loud, Joe.
Right.
The normies will find out what it is.
Okay, yeah. Well, just for you normies who don't like dark memes, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's basically a dark meme page, right? And if you know what dark memes are, just look them up on Google, and you'll understand what we mean by we can't really say it because it's really bad. And I kind of laugh at these things when they happen because I don't really care.
Yeah.
Say because it's better for them to be joked about than for people to just get fucking angry about them. So Anyway, that's all we'll say about the dark meme.
It's just like it's intense.
It is intense. Yeah.
It is intense,
but it's a good kind of intense. Like, it's the kind of intense you want to be a part of.
You need to have like no emotions to be part of it.
Yeah, you want to drink bleach, you know.
Yeah, like you see people put up something about, I don't know, something about IRA and like, geez, that's nothing, and then they think, oh god, that's offensive. Like, Jesus.
Oh, no, hold on there now. Yeah, you haven't even known.
I don't think we're even top level. Like, I think there's more levels.
Oh yeah, there's more levels definitely.
But yeah, no, it's pretty intense. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
it is pretty funny though. Some of the videos I've seen already are
pretty funny.
So funny. Oh my god.
Well, it's mental.
That salt sprinkler meme. Oh, that's so funny. And that guy, he has another video. He has like 4 or 5 videos, right? But there's one of them, right? And it's like he gets the prime, he gets the cut of the thing, right? And I can't remember what he's doing. He like it's kind of like the first thing where he cuts it off the bone, but it's just him doing that. It's just him like cutting meat off the bone. It looks so succulent. Oh my god! Like if I could find out where this guy works, holy shit! I'd be like, I will suck your dick for a cheeseburger, like, you know.
Well, probably for some steak, you know.
Oh, whatever, like a steak. Fuck you, but as long as it's over 20 ounces.
I find that I don't know. I feel like I'm getting old because I'm starting to.
Ryan, don't start talking about this because I get pissed off every time you talk about it. You're 19, alright?
I'm 20.
You're 20, whatever. You're the same age as me. Well, no, actually, I'm older than you. But
yeah, we're both 20.
Yeah, we're both 20. But I'm still older than you. When are you going to be 21, huh? When are you going to be 21?
Tomorrow.
Big weirdo. No, but like, you're not, like, don't even bring up the thing about 18, sorry. Where you're too old for 18, sorry. It was literally 2 years.
No, it's weird. But, what's I call it? No, because it's in terms of memes. Because I find myself not on top of memes anymore. Because that Salt thing came out and everyone was going on about crazy and it's like, oh my god, it's been around like a week. It's like, I've only heard about this now.
That's not because you're old. That's not an old. That's
no, but I was starting to think. I think it's kind of stupid.
What Salt meme?
Yeah, I think it's kind of.
Yeah, but you're not gonna like every single meme.
Well, it's like there's other times as well. It's like I can't remember what it was, but plain pineapple apple pen. I thought that was stupid.
Oh, I hated that.
I did like it came out like for me it was like came out of nowhere and everyone was like this is the best thing.
I didn't see any memes to do with that. I just heard about it like a couple of months later. Like. That's how I heard about that. Like. I didn't even know that was a meme.
It wasn't good.
I didn't even know it was a meme.
It wasn't.
To be honest.
I just did. Oh, that had like I have a something, and then so something. I don't know. It was really stupid. It's like I have an Alu, I have an Akbar, Alu Akbar, and then there was an explosion. But something along those lines. But I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. I'm starting to. I don't know, they're not as good. Like, the John Cena ones, I still think they're good. I still think they're enjoyable. Like, if someone was to do, I don't know.
That's the good thing, because memes don't die. Just new memes come in that are funnier at the time. Like, like, say, the Kermit memes are still hilarious.
I was there one day, and I was watching, literally, last week, I was watching a lot of Thug Life compilations. Oh, brilliant. When you look back, though, they're actually so funny. But so at the time, they're like, oh my god, I'm so
No, you know what videos I can't handle? You know the way, like, there's a lot of videos on YouTube, and it's like, when soldiers come home, can't handle those videos
I think they're so stupid as well.
I can't handle those at all. Like, I don't know, like, I haven't cried at them, but it's just, they're so sad. I'm just like, oh my god, this is actually sad, like. You know?
Well, I think they're kind of stupid. Too.
Like, that's the only thing I'll actually get sad about. That.
No. I reckon after a while, it's just going to be droids fighting each other, like Star Wars, Attack of the Clones. To be honest. It's like, the army is it's just an easy way just to kill a lot of people, to be honest. Like, it's so unnecessary. If people were to stop being, I don't know, so many people die in wars. Like, surely there's a better way to kill people off them. What do you mean?
Yeah, an apocalypse. Sure. That's not going to happen. So maybe they'll feed them all bleach. 100%.
But, yeah, no. So you can't, you cry?
No, I don't.
Little baby cry, do you?
No.
Little baby.
Why not break your neck?
Probably good things.
I've never cried.
That's a lie, innit?
That's a lie. Obviously. But like, no, at those videos.
Have you ever cried at end of a TV series?
No, actually. The closest I ever came in a TV series was the end of the first season of How I Met Your Mother, when Lily leaves. No,
Marshall,
that's not the first season.
The second season.
That's
second season. That is the first season.
No, yeah, it is the first season. Yeah, where Lily leaves Marshall, and Marshall is sitting on the step, and Ted comes back from just after getting a Robin, and then Ted just stands there, and then Marshall is just sitting there, and he's holding up the ring. I thought that was one of the saddest moments.
No, How Much Mother is crazy for making me cry. I cried a load of times. The final episode, I cried.
The final episode was terrible.
I thought the ending was good.
I hated the ending.
The final episode, the episode where Marshall's father dies.
Oh, that's
one of the saddest things. It's actually really clever because it's counting down the entire time. It's like a countdown. If you look at it, there's like 50. No, it's like I can't remember what it starts at, but every scene is like a countdown thing. It's actually very, very clever if you look at it, because I think it starts with a clock and then it counts down. I think it counts down from 60.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, clock counts down from 1 to 0, and then that's when Lily meets Marshall and tells her. That's so sad.
Yeah. No, but as well, I think the closest, like, say, you know the way some people like would cry, like I find it really like me and Kira find it wicked hard to cry at like movies or something like that. Whereas in Neve and Aoife would cry the whole time in movies. Like,
I don't think I'd cry at movies.
And I've never actually cried at a movie. Like, still
I think
to this day, I've never cried. I think
the closest I ever came to crying at a movie was in Fast and Furious. Because I love the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah.
And like Brian O'Connor being a Brian, like generally if someone's famous and has your name and there's a character that has your name, you always kind of have an association with them. And at the end of that, like the See You Again video, right? I watched that for 2 weeks straight, like over and over again, and I cried for like a week of that. And I just wanted to get it.
You did cry at it then?
Oh no, I didn't cry in the cinema.
You still cried at the movie.
I cried at the song.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. It was in the movie. You cried at the movie.
Yeah, I'll take it. Because apparently I was quivering in my seat at the time when I watched it. I was so sad.
It was pretty sad.
I don't think I've ever cried at any other movie. Marley and Me, I suppose, I really cried. That's one of the saddest movies I ever watched in entire life.
That's sad, right, though, because it's a dog, like.
Yeah.
If it was a human, I wouldn't give a fuck. Oh, no, if it's a dog, like.
If it was a human, I probably would be crying, but because it's a dog, I was really sad.
No. So if it was a human, I'd be like, oh, good riddance. Like.
No, I cried at the end of Scrubs. I know I hate Scrubs.
I don't like Scrubs at all. No, it's not that. It's weird, like I just never got into it, you know.
Oh, I love Scrubs, and I thought it was really sad. I think I cried twice in the final episode when Dr. Cox was talking about JD, and he's like, "It's the best damn doctor to ever come through these doors." It's like, oh my god, because he always wanted him to say something like that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Always, he just defends him like completely. It's like he's defending his honor, and then they ruined it by bringing out another season. And there was another TV series at the end of Futurama. Oh my god, is that the saddest thing?
I hated the end of Futurama. It's like, what did he say towards the end?
I can't remember what they say, but because I was crying too much.
Do you want to go around again?
Yeah.
And then it starts all again. I was so pissed off. I was like, no, fuck that. I hate that.
But something where they have the character, like if they're wrapping up stories, the final, the big story, I just think it's so sad.
Yeah, that is sad. Like now, I can't think of what I'm trying to think. But like, say now, I know you aren't into anime right now, right? But like, when I end it, like when I'm finishing an anime or like I'm watching like sad moments from an anime, I get so sad, like, you know, because I love anime and like I'd watch more anime than I would normal TV shows, like, you know. So like say, like is it Naruto? Yeah, in Naruto, like I just watched all of Naruto there a while ago, like, you know.
Yeah.
And oh my god, there's some really sad bits in that, like, you know.
But it really annoys when people are like, oh, how could you be sad? It's a TV show, get over it. The amount of time you spend watching a TV show, like, if you spend, like, let's say, How Much Mother, I watched it all in the space of 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, out of that 2 weeks, I spent probably, like, full on, like, thinking about the show and everything, thinking about all the jokes and stuff. I say I spent, like, 10 days thinking about it, like, the rest was sleep. Because when every second I was awake, I was thinking about it, because it was all that was in my head.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, I thought it was really sad, and someone's like, oh, how'd you do that? If you spend 2 weeks with someone, like straight up just 2 weeks every day you were with each other, and then at the end of it they were gone forever, you're telling me you wouldn't be sad about it.
Exactly.
It's like, it doesn't matter if they were about, like,
especially because,
and it's someone you really got on with, like, you really clicked with.
Especially if in that way, like, you know, because you're watching How I Met Your Mother the whole time, right? So this is assuming that you were with them the whole time.
Yeah.
You were with them day and night,
like,
and he slept, like, you know, like, not together obviously, but like in the same room, like, you know. Like, he slept in the same room, he ate breakfast together, he ate dinner together, he ate lunch together, you know, he did everything together.
Yeah.
And even 2 weeks, you are going to build a bond with someone like that you won't be. And like, I know it's not the exact same thing, but in a way it kind of is.
Yeah.
But like, say, that's like, I just want to bring back the anime for a second, right? So I talk about anime a lot. Like, but like say the lads like wouldn't be into anime now, like most of them. But like say there's a few of them that are like Arna be into like a few of them, like not loads, and Joe will be into some of that, like but then there's some of the lads who don't get it at all, like and like, oh, why are you watching that shit, like and it's just like I don't like that because like it's like why do you watch what like that's like ask someone why do you watch anime?
Yeah.
Why do you watch like they say I just go up to one of them and it's like so what do you watch on TV, like and they're like, oh well I watch a soccer match. So why do you watch a soccer match, like like that's the same thing, like like if it's just fucking bothers me.
And then
so
people
much.
are like, let's just say Alan Rickman dying. I thought that was really, really sad. They're like, oh, how could you get sad about that tree? You didn't know him. It's like, at the amount of times I watched him in movies and stuff, and like, you get a bond with them, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, how could you be sad? You didn't know him. It's like, I knew his character. I know someone he played. Like,
I don't know. There's some things that like celebrity deaths. I don't comment on anymore because all of my sisters just get so pissed off. But like, it's just like it really bothers me, like, because everyone just starts to care once they die, like
But like,
that's the thing, like
it's not a case of like George Michael was good, like, but I didn't cry over him because like if someone like Billy Joel died now, I'll be so torn up because I just love this. Like, he's just so good with things. You know what I mean? It's like you form some sort of connection if you're listening to people over a certain amount of time. Like, do you know what I mean? If you're watching people, it's like at the end, like, I don't know, it's crazy because I love movies. Then if I see these actors die, but they're not in movies that I like. Like, I had no connection to Prince whatsoever. Prince wasn't big here. Then all of a sudden Prince is number one. So I've never heard any other song apart from Purple Rain from Prince. I think there was another song that I recognised. It was like, you're not fans of Prince. I've never heard you talking about Prince before. But it's like, people, like, I love Love Actually as well, Alan Rickman's and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone like Rowan Atkinson died, I'd be broken up because I love Mr. Bean. Like, he's just so clever as a comedian himself. Like. Oh, I'm getting too deep into this, and it's getting way too sad. God, why? How this so sad all of a sudden?
Yeah, well, that's supposed to.
Should I?
Probably sad.
Yeah, no, I'm actually getting wicked depressed now. Better end this on a happy note. So, Joey, plans for your stream?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's going well so far. Like I did it once before, but I didn't really have the proper. Like, say now I can I have a laptop so I can see, like, I have it set up properly, well, as set up properly as you can on a console, like, so I say, because obviously I want to get a fucking computer, like, because it'll be way better and be way easier, like, and plus it'll be a better stream all in all, like, but it's good so far, like, say the chat, like, my channel has hit like 210 views, so
nice,
which, like, like,
I watch your channel,
obviously some people
Joey.
They mightn't be much. Twitch.tv/tattedape.
TATTEDAPE. I'll link it in the description down below, lads. Don't worry at all.
Yeah, but like, I really like say I just do it because I do really enjoy it. Like, like say tonight now I'm not in the mood, like, so I'm not gonna do it, like, Whereas in like I say I'm not gonna do it if I don't want to do it, like, That's what I like about it. Whereas in I usually want to do it because I've always loved playing, like, video games have been a part of my life for my whole, like, literally my whole life, like, So like they mean, like, games mean, like, the world to me, like, So like that's why, like, especially when I got my sleeve, like, in work and like people, customers.
Yeah. You ever talk about your sleeve on?
Oh yeah, geez, sure they would.
Continue.
Yeah, but like people in work and like, well, no, the people in work, like, they get it, like, because like they know me and like, but it's like customers, like, they don't really understand it, like, like people who be in there every day, like, who we know, like, they wouldn't get it at all, like, and they're like, why would you get that, like, And it's just like, I'm not going to explain it to you because I don't think you're worthy of explaining this.
It's basically the same as we're talking about with the shows. Like, Joey, like, ever since I know Joey, like, I've played the FIFAs and I've played some other games. I've played, like, whatever, Fallout or Skyrim or whatever. Yeah. Joey plays, I'd say, a load, like, he plays all, like, a load of games.
Yeah.
Like, he plays games as much as I go to cinema. And I absolutely adore the cinema. Like, I go to cinema, like, if I have full control, like, if I have a free week and people are willing to go with me some days, because I go to cinema on my own an awful lot.
Yeah,
especially in college. It's like,
do you prefer going on your own? Because I do.
Sometimes I do, yeah.
I do prefer going on my own, yeah.
Like, if I was going on my own, I'd bring in a bag with me as well. So
I wouldn't care going with, like, obviously, not to say that I don't like going with people, but I just love going on my own because, like say if I'm going with people, like, you know, I'll just be talking to them a bit as well, like, you know, but like I won't be talking to them the whole time, like, you know, but like I'll be making jokes and stuff, like, you know, but it's just like I just love sometimes. Like if it's a film I really want to see, I won't go with anyone, unless it's a Marvel movie and I go with Joe, because Joe knows as much about Marvel as I do. But like,
you always explain to me how to.
So like I go and see it with you, but only after I've seen it already.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it just bother me having to explain everything, like, you know.
Well, what I don't like is people are like, oh, how could you want to go to that film? It's for children or whatever. It's like Trolls was an absolutely fantastic.
I actually didn't see it.
Trolls was so good. It started off with September, and I immediately knew it'd be a fantastic film. And it's so like the story. Okay, the story is for children. There's so many like dirty jokes is wrapped into it. There's like Yeah,
but that's like everything now.
I know, but it's just I thought it was such a good movie. I went twice. I went on the preview weekend on my own, and there was a ton of children in there. I went to Moana on my own because the first time I went, I fell asleep. The first I went on my own.
I went to Moana on my own.
There was a class of children at the back, and I had like I was actually on my own again. It's like
I was just out of work as well when I got to see Moana, so I definitely looked like a pedophile because I had all black on, like, and I had a hoodie on, like.
Well, you see, I'll go to a cinema and I'll take off my shoes and I'll sit back because it's a relaxing, fun experience. It's like I don't know. There's times where I've gone to cinema. I can't remember what film it was. I think it was Nocturnal Animals, right? There was it was Office Christmas Party.
Terrible.
And this was at like 2 o'clock. I thought it was actually good. 2 o'clock in the day, and there was 5 or 6 people in there, and we were all on our own. I thought it was so cool. Yeah. It's like
if you go during the day, it'll usually be people on their own, like, you know. Yeah.
But no, I've limited on this anyway. If you're close to an audience, I genuinely recommend it, because
I wish I fucking lived in Washington.
There's so many.
I'd save so much money.
So many good films come out, and they're just under the radar completely. Like you have your Lego Batman, that's gonna be fantastic. You have your Sing is gonna be absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to see it. So much.
Be good, yeah.
But it's like there's so many other films going under the radar. Age of 17 under the radar, fantastic movie. Young Offenders was big in Ireland, but like it kind of went under the radar.
Wouldn't have been anywhere.
Sing Street, fantastic movie, went under the radar. There's so many other films. Like if you see a film and it looks good to you, and people are like, oh no, don't, it looks stupid, go to it anyway. Because we were having this discussion earlier on. Scary movie, like all the scary movies have gotten terrible reviews. Like okay, the 5th one was terrible. The first 4 are fantastic. No, but they're so funny. The storyline is completely stupid, but who cares? Because it's enjoyable. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I'll only listen to reviews if it's for Oscar season.
Yeah, you're saying
Oscar season, I will listen to reviews because usually they're spot on. Like, you know, but like say, Oscar season 2 years ago, me and Kira went to the cinema. Christ, I'd say, I don't know how many times.
I want to try and see all the Oscar movies.
Like, that's the thing. Like, there's not a lot of them this year. Like say. Now that year was the year of
movies. There's twice as many movies this year.
Is this the one? Is like Hacksaw original?
Yeah, Deadpool is in there as well.
Deadpool might be in it.
Moana.
It's not confirmed that's going to be in it. But the year me and Kira went, like that was the year of Whiplash, American Sniper. You know, like all those good ones, like, you know. But like say now, last Oscar season last year was fucking terrible.
I thought
it was awful.
The Revenant was one of the worst movies I've seen.
One of the worst movies I've seen, hands down.
It was like
terrible film.
I think it was the second worst film I saw last year, just in front of The Boss.
How he won an Oscar for that?
It was terrible.
It's beyond me. Like
it should have been called it should have been called Leonardo DiCaprio falls asleep and wakes up in different places.
Oh, stop!
That's all it was. Like it's so stupid.
Leo's hurt.
And the ending is Donald Gleeson was good enough. He had some lines.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, okay, apparently he was method acting, he was staying out in the cold and everything. He's like, but sure, he was walking around the place is all. I could do that, like Oscars are all about money. That's the thing. I think the Golden Globes are a better suit because they're all kind of people judge it, but the Oscars are bought off, like because it's so stupid. And then I don't know. Oh, it's so annoying. And then you have like the Golden Globe, people are taking shots at Donald Trump as well. It's like, Meryl Streep, look, okay, Meryl Streep, you're good at Mamma Mia, but that doesn't mean you have a valid view on politics at the same time. Like, I don't know, people annoying me. Okay.
Then again, sure, people are obviously going to listen to her because she's an actress. Like that.
But that's the thing. All of Hollywood were against Donald Trump. I just thought it was so funny that he won.
Yeah.
They were all ganging up, and all the kind of feminist ones and everything. They were all ganging up.
Yeah, but that's the thing as well. Like he is like fucking the like those kind of people hold like way more of a hold over society.
Yeah.
Than any politician probably like ever will. Like
Yeah.
Like like say like now if Mickey D Higgins came up to me right and said whatever like he said Joey like he asked me to do something for him. If he asked me to go up to Centra, literally 5-minute walk and get a milk, I'd be like, fuck off, Mickey, and get it yourself. If Gordon Ramsay came up to me and said, hey, to get me some milk, I'd be like, I'll do you one better. I'll give you 50 grand and here's your milk as well.
No,
here's a lifetime supply.
Michael D asks you to get some milk. You're like, okay, I'll get you some milk. Gordon Ramsay asks you to get some milk. You go to that farm and you milk that cow yourself.
You milk that cow yourself, right? You fucking care for that milk.
You're there for 2 weeks. It's like pouring it in, making sure it's like keeping it frosted, and it's like perfectly creamy. 57% creamy.
You come back then and Gordon Ramsay's like, it took 4 months to fucking make it.
And it's only okay. And you get him to say that again and write it down. And you frame that and you put it on your
If Gordon Ramsay said anything that I ever made was only okay, I'd be like, that's the greatest compliment I'd ever received.
If he didn't get sick of anything I ever made, I would cry with happiness.
You think he could make a better steak than me?
Like, if Simon Cowell said my singing was alright, I'd be so happy. It's like, if Donald Trump said I was cool, I'd be like, that's so deadly. Like, I don't know. It's these people that's like, I don't know. They just people don't like them because they're honest. People don't like honesty, and it's like you can't like people don't like honesty. People don't want honesty. They want the truth that suits them. You know what I mean? If a lie sounds better to them, they'll take that.
Exactly.
Honesty isn't appreciated. Like you can never be honest completely, unless it's like if you're completely honest with someone, you must get on very well with them. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think anyone is ever 100% honest with anyone.
I don't know.
Like I'm not. I'll admit that 100%. But like as well, what I do something now that loads of people hate, right? But if something doesn't matter, right, and like in the slightest, it doesn't matter at all, I lie about it because it doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
Like some people fucking hate that, and I'm just like, but it doesn't matter to you, and it doesn't matter to me, so I may as well just lie about it because it doesn't matter, like, you know? Like, well, that's my view on it, but it's probably a retarded view, but I don't care because that's just the way I think about it, like, you know? Like, if something doesn't really matter, I'm just like, I like it. I lie about it, like, you know?
What I don't like is, if you ask someone a question, let's say, the whole thing that comes back is just leaving cert points. If you ask someone how they got on, and they say, oh, grand, and then they ask you how you got on, and say, oh, grand, so, oh, what you get? So, you didn't tell me what you got, so why should I tell you what I got?
Yeah, but you never asked!
Yeah.
They asked.
No, but I asked you how...
Yeah, no, that's the... No, see, you were about to piss me off so much right there. I hate when people say shit like that.
What?
Right? I hate when someone asks, like, say that interaction right there, right? So you asked him how he got on, but you never asked him how many points he got. So I would immediately assume you don't want to know how many points I got, right?
But you do, though. Everyone wants to know how many points
I don't. Ask me. Ask me, okay? Now, this happens in work the whole time as well with stuff that you need to ask me, like, whereas in they don't, and I'm just like, alright, I'm going to assume this time because you didn't tell me, like, you know? Oh, that really bothers me. Just because it's happened to me so many times, I'm just like, just stop it. It will happen so much.
But sure, last year in college, I said I got like 540. Because like, okay, this is another thing for people. If you're in 6th year or if you're in secondary school,
your leaving cert doesn't matter.
After your leaving cert matters
doesn't matter.
For roughly 6 days until you get your CAO. After that point in your life,
lie about it.
Does not matter in the science anymore.
You can actually, right? You can put on your CV, right? I can put on my CV that I have my leaving cert, and I can say I got 600 points. They will not check it.
No.
100% they won't.
Unless you say you got like 625, they probably will.
Yeah, like
if you say you got the if you say you got
the highest amount of points, they're probably like, oh, that's interesting. Like.
Yeah.
But like, you have to give an amount that's not really interesting, right? So anything under kind of 500, 550, right? That would be kind of like obviously that's a great leaving cert, like, you know, but that's not like fuck me, like, you know, like say if you say 625, your man's going like, Jesus Christ, no fair play. Like. Whereas then, like, you could put that on your CV. If you don't have a leaving cert, you can put CV on a leaving cert. You can say, oh yeah, leaving cert got 450 points, 525, whatever, and they won't check it. 100% they won't check.
No, they don't care.
Well,
it's like realistic.
It's only if you look good on paper. They don't care. They're not going to check, like.
No.
Like, you know.
Let's see what else. What other advice do we have for 6 years? I feel like this could actually be really useful because like this is honesty.
What?
I don't know. It's like the whole like your friends. Like you're not going to talk to the majority of the friends. You're going to have a few friends to keep, and you're going to make.
And I guarantee you right now, only one of the friends who say to you, "We're going to keep talking after school," because the friends who say to you, "We're going to keep talking after school," are the friends that you're not that good of friends.
It's the friends that you know you're going to talk like,
and you don't need to say it.
If you don't need to say it, it's like I don't think anyone even said to me, "Oh, we need to keep in contact now," because I probably said, "Look, I probably won't talk to you ever again."
Look, you see, after 4th year, everyone fucking hated me anyway.
Yeah. Sure.
So,
but I don't know.
There we go.
It's like if you get on with someone, you should end up like going out. You see each other for the first time in ages. You give each other a massive hug, and you really care how you're getting on.
Yeah. Like then, now to say that there is some people who will stay in contact with people, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to someone who I barely spoke to. Like I don't have time, like you know, I have a job, like you know.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to find time to do like to work and like say now I stream like so? How am I supposed to find time to work, stream, have my own time, and then keep like say like. All of the lads understand that, like Aaron and all the lads understand that I'm always busy because I'm always working and I'm always doing something.
Yeah, same with me.
So I'll see them, like I'll see them when I see them.
Yeah,
is what I say to them. Whereas I don't need to see my friends the whole time. Whereas some people do that.
Then there's some people who's like, if you're alone, there must be something wrong with you. I'm
alone.
No, but sometimes like, if they're like, oh, if you spend a lot of time on your own in college. Like once I go back to my house, I don't talk to anyone. I don't even talk to my housemates. They're sound like I get on with them, but I just don't bother talking to them. It's like. I talk to enough people during the day. I like to sit down, eat my kebab, and watch The Walking Dead. It's like I like to have my own time because like then they're like, oh, you're spending a lot of time on your own. It's like, who cares? It's like if you don't spend time on your own, then you're something wrong with you.
And you don't even know. Yeah, but like
there's people that
I could go without talking to like say I went without talking to Joe for I'd say 3 months.
Yeah,
and then. We spoke then one day. It was like we talked yesterday. Like,
same with you and me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when Joey.
I could not talk to Brian for about a year.
Well, probably not a year. I don't think it had been a year, but I'd say we could be.
It could be a year.
Yeah.
Like you know, like if you left now today, and you just never contact me for a year, I wouldn't think of it because you're such a good friend of mine.
And then in a year's time,
you come back in a year, and I'll be like, well,
hey Joey, you want to go to I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be like, well,
something. It's probably going to be a sequel to something that we saw.
A sequel to Sing.
Sing 2. And I was like, yeah, go on, let's go. It's like, I like you. It's like, where are you living in? Oh, here. Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly. Got like, my own digs.
There's some people that care so much if people keep in contact with them that it's bad. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but they're the people who can't be on their own.
Yeah, well,
you know,
I don't know. It's people that think being on your own is bad. It's like, no, it's not. It's like,
I love being on my own, and I'm weird for it.
Oh, and another thing for people in 6th year, don't do a course just because it looks good. Do a course that you enjoy. Like if you enjoy a course, it's much better than a course you don't enjoy. That could be you could make a lot of money out of one course if you get the points and stuff. But if it's a course that you want to do that you think you will enjoy more, and that if you get a job in it you'll look forward to every day, do that course. Trust me, it makes an entire difference. Like last year now, I was doing one course, and I at the end of it, I was dreading going in every day. I just did not want to go into college every day. This year then, changed my course. I get up happy going into college every day. Do you know what I mean? It makes an entire difference to your life. And then like, I don't know. Then it comes like, I just drive into college, and it's like grand, whatever. And then there's like people, it's like, oh yeah, we're going out tonight. It's like, you went out last night. It's like, oh, so what? I was like, well, like, I don't care if people go out every single night. I don't care. But then, like, if I go to the cinema, I did this for study week. I went to cinema every day. They were like, you're wasting so much money. It's like, no, I already, like, I got the limit list. I can go as many times as I want. It's like, would you not get sick of it? It's like, no, it's a different movie. I was like, yeah, but it must be expensive. And it's like, but it's not expensive. It's like,
if you go gatting every night, you're gonna spend like in a week of college, right? You're there in college. You're there 6 nights because you'd be going out on Sunday night. No, you'd be there 5 nights. Sorry, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. So you'd be there 5 nights. If you're going out 5 nights, you're gonna spend €50 at least every night. You know,
well, not every night. Maybe let's say €20 every night.
€20 every night. That's €100.
Yeah,
like, you know.
And then I'd spend €6 and a takeaway, and I always spend about €10 on a takeaway a day, right? So that's €6 for popcorn and a drink in cinema and tenner. That's €16, right? I know that's still expensive, but some days I don't go somewhere. Some days I don't have takeaways. Yeah, exactly. Some days the takeaways are cheaper. That's days I mean don't think takeaways. Takeaways are cheaper. Yeah. But it's like you don't. It doesn't make a difference if you like something and it's not harming anyone else. Like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know, like, people going out because I earn money because I give people spins. Yeah. But it's not a big deal. Like, I don't know. People have such an impression. Another bit of advice. People have such an impression that you have to go out to enjoy yourself in college. No, you don't. I get on well. I have a ton of friends in college, and I don't go out much at all. And like, if you find people that you get on with, they usually do not go out much either. But if they do go out, sure, who cares? Go out sometimes. I've gone out a couple of times. Hasn't been great now. Probably won't go out again for the rest of the year. But you never know, something might come up and I'm not going.
Yeah, you see, that's like going out isn't good sober.
I don't really
like it's like it's not good if you're sober, like, you know.
Yeah, it's
you're gonna hate it, like
going out sober and
if you're going out to like a band or something. Obviously, you're gonna love it because it's a band. Like,
if I'm working, when I'm working and I'm out, it's actually a lot of fun because I go out and I have to make people happy, and I probably have the best time. So I'm always just having the crack.
I fucking hate when people are out because I'm really sober.
That's
one thing I've learned as well. If I'm sober and I see a drunk person, I get immediately more pissed off than I used to. I hate people now. Like, actually, no, not even drunk people. I just hate people in general.
Oh, the amount of times I've said I hate people in my life.
It's just because it's like there's an invisible wall right before you enter a restaurant or a bar. And anyone who works for food will know this, right? But it's like they cross your threshold and they're like, all right, I'm retarded now. I'm an idiot. I'm a cunt. I don't know anything, and I'm going to assume that the person serving me is stupid and is on a lower tier than me.
Yeah.
That's what most people, I think when they walk into a restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's happened to me so many times. And like, say, I've got a lot of tattoos, like.
Yeah.
So people, and there's some people like, but like that whole tattoo thing is kind of gone now. Like, it wouldn't be as much as it used to be, like, you know. Yeah. But there is still like old people. If I'm serving old people, some of them don't like it at all because I have tattoos, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I find like I work at petrol stations as well. I find it as well because I had a petrol station and I'm serving. You have to small talk. Like, there's not like, I know at restaurants and stuff you're just there for a second, but this could be like giving you 100 worth of diesel, and you're there standing beside them for 4 or 5 minutes. And there's some people that come along, and they're so nice. You have a great time with them. You actually enjoy when they come along. They could be telling you like stupid, like they'd be older and they have telling you stupid jokes or something that they did. And it's so much fun. So I've actually ended up, whenever I go to a takeaway or some restaurant or something, I always end up befriending the people working there because I know if people are nice to, like, at the end of the day, if you go to a restaurant and you're ignorant to someone, they're serving you your food. You don't know, they could spit in your food or anything. They probably won't, like. Well, there's a chance they will. Joey gave me a look there to say yes, he does the whole time. But like, yeah, I don't know. People just like assume that because they're somewhere they're better than someone. It's like it's so stupid. And then the same people be like, oh yeah, no, everyone's equal. It's like, you don't even believe that yourself.
Yeah.
Equality is a thing that's never going to happen. It's never ever going to happen.
And I hate that, especially when people look down on like people who work in bars and like waiters and that, like, you know. Whereas in like being like, say, working where I am now, like, you know, is one of the best jobs I've ever had, like. Probably the best job I've ever had, like, because it's so like it's just so much, like, say, we have so much fun in work, like, you know. Yeah. Because we all get on so well, and you would, because like you're proper, like, you know, like it's different, like, because you have to rely on each other so much when you work in like a restaurant or a bar, because like it's not just one, it's like a whole team, you know. It's like it's the whole team effort. Like, say, if someone does something wrong, then it'll affect the whole restaurant, like, you know.
Yeah.
It'll affect everyone. It'll affect all the staff, like. Whereas in other places you work independently, like, you know. So when I work in Flavins, like, you know, if I mess up box something, that would only affect me. It wouldn't affect the lads, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just stuff like that as well, like, you know. And I hate when people look down on people who work in like bars and shit. I'm like, I've no time for those kind of people. Like, fucking me.
Well, like, then there's people that couldn't be bothered getting jobs, and I'm not overly fond of those people either. I don't know. Joe and myself had kind of conversation about this earlier on. I know. Yeah, I know. But it's like, it's the people that don't care about bettering themselves. It's like, if you're unemployed, it's like you just go on the door and then you turn down jobs. It's like, literally, what's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't even have a livelihood yourself, like. And then, I don't know. You always see it's like the people complaining about I don't know, something going down or something, like, I don't know, child benefits or something going down. It's always the people that don't have jobs. Like, you're not contributing to it at all. Like, if I was I don't know, every now and again I'm like, I should become a politician. But like, every now and again, it's like, maybe we should just lower the dole and that would help everybody. You know what I mean? It's like, it shouldn't be something that people use.
Yeah, but you see, you can't do that either, because there is people on the dole who legitimately can't get jobs.
That's the thing.
That's like, and there's no way to gauge it fairly that you can say that there's someone who is actually not looking for a job and there's someone who is looking for a job.
Yeah.
Because they're going to lie anyway. If they know that, and you couldn't really lower the dole, like, and do it in a way that wouldn't cause absolute uproar. Like, you wouldn't be able to do it anyway, like, because you just can't, like.
No.
Because there is legitimate people, like, on the dole who just can't get jobs, like, you know.
There is, and then there's the people that like go to places and they're like, oh, you just say that I applied for a job and I couldn't get one, so I can keep on the dole. It's like, what's wrong with you? Just get, like, there are jobs available. It's just not the jobs that people want. Like, I know where one of my friends work. He hates it there. He wants to get out there, but he's not. He's still there. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to get a job in another place, but he's still in the job he doesn't like because it's a job and it's money and it's his own money. And he can say that up, and we're thinking of going to holiday this year and stuff.
Yeah, well, like, whereas in, like, I get that, like, you know, like, I get that you don't like when people do that, but then again, like, I wouldn't ever, like, want to be in a job that I'm not happy in, like.
I'd leave it immediately.
Like, you know, yeah, like, so, like, you can't really.
But like, it's something to get up and do in the morning, like, otherwise you're just wasting your life essentially, and people are giving you money. I don't like that though. That's like there's people out there now that the money that gets taken off us is just given to them, and they go off on holidays and stuff because they've no jobs to be working around. And I know it might be a case of like people that genuinely can't find jobs, and they deserve some sort of subsidy for it. I mean, then it's like the whole insurance scams and stuff. The people are like claiming they got caught by insurance and stuff, and they didn't, and they're thinking, sure, it's the system. Like, we beat the system kind of thing. It's like, no, you didn't. You beat other people as well. There's people, like, the insurance companies are making profits no matter what. It's just everyone else that's losing out now because of your ignorance. It just really annoys me. It's like, no, I'm done. I can't. This is annoying me far too much, and much more than it should. Yeah.
Have you got anything to talk about?
No, I think I'm done there now.
I'm done.
I don't know, I went from the stage of happy to just sad things and then to annoying things.
Yeah.
But
anyway, I'm just gonna say one more thing about Twitch. No, I lie, yeah. So as I said earlier on, I'm doing the whole stream thing. And I'm actually not gonna say a joke this time, but twitch.tv / the Tad Ape. So sorry? Tad Ape, yeah, sorry. So like I would really appreciate it if anyone who's watching this, anyone who listens, would drop a follow if you enjoy it, and talk to me in the chat. Like, I love when people talk to me in the chat. Because it's easier for me.
It's mostly me,
especially because I don't play like at the minute I'm not really playing an online game where I'm playing with people.
Yeah.
Like, say when I do eventually play a game that's with people, I will be a lot better because I am a lot better when I'm interacting with people.
Yeah.
Whereas in, like, I can do it on my own. It's just, it won't be as good as it is when I'm talking with someone. So if you want to drop a follow on my channel, I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, just come by, chill. Like, and if you don't watch it, what Twitch is basically
live streaming games.
Yeah, live stream games basically. So you can just create an account, and you don't even need to create an account to watch something like.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
To
comment you do, but
yeah,
to just watch you don't.
Like to talk in the chat or to follow me, you do. So like say if literally making a channel takes about 2 minutes, like, you know. So like you can make a channel, you know, and you can talk away in the chat, you can talk to me, follow me. You can turn on your notifications so you know when I'm streaming, like, you know. And it's just like it is a very good, and it's been growing in the past year, like, you know. It's really really growing a lot, like.
It's been around with a good while.
Yeah, it's been around with a good while, but it's been under the surface a lot, like. So it's basically just like I've been playing a game and I'll have a headset, I'll have a camera so you can see me, and you'll be able to talk to me, and I'll be talking, like, there is like whatever, like there's a 10-second delay, but like literally that's it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Or other than that, it's all live, and it's like you like say that's what I don't really like about YouTube. Like I need to interact with people to do it, like, you know. Yeah. So like that's what I like about Twitch. But anyway, if you'd like to,
and if you would like to stream yourself, you can always stream via Xbox or PlayStation.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Yeah.
If you have a laptop, you have a Wii U or something like that, you can stream off that as well. Just plug your Wii U into your laptop, set up the Twitch, get BOS, and then you can stream from BOS onto your Wii U.
Yeah.
And you can stream that up.
So yeah, I think we'll end it there.
Yeah.
There'll be a link in the description. I'll put in some of the videos of the end of How Much Your Mother and stuff in as well.
Yeah.
So you can see how sad it is. And yeah, I think we'll.
I don't know when the next time we're going to be doing this is.
It could be any time.
Yeah.
So
like it's not going to be a weekly thing, because
it's going to be whenever we're
can't
free.
Possibly do it.
If we can arrange it a Saturday again,
exactly.
That's going to be a thing. Or I'll probably get Easter, probably be the next one. Maybe potentially we'll see. We can see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're listening to this soon, in like the next 2 weeks or something, go to Sing. Sing is going to be fantastic. I'm calling it now. And what else is coming out?
I actually need to go and see Triple X, baby.
Triple X is coming out. Vin Diesel back to
Vin Diesel. I love Vinny.
I love Vin Diesel as well. But I don't know, I feel kinda I don't know. He's kinda become way bigger since Paul Walker's died, I think.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, I think the Groot thing and everything like that. I'm trying to see if there's any other good Lego Batman movie, definitely go see that. It's gonna be so good. Let's see what else is coming out. Split? I don't know.
I can't wait for Split.
The critics are divided on that one.
Split looks unreal.
They're like divided 23 ways. Even
though he only plays 7 people in the movie.
Does he? Apparently he has 23 different personalities.
No. He has 23 different personalities, but he only plays 7 of them.
That's stupid.
But still, like, that's still a lot. Like, 7 people. Like.
Oh, we never talked about Rogue One. Rogue One was very good, I thought.
Rogue One, yeah, it's brilliant. That's my favourite of Star Wars films.
Mine was very good as well.
I'd rather watch Rogue One than any of the other Star Wars films.
Yeah, I think that's the only.
Brilliant.
La La Land. Did you see La La Land?
No, I don't want to.
La La Land is a very good movie. The songs in it are very good. Yeah, no, it's actually really. There's a really clever thing in it. I don't know if many people know it. Probably did. Probably just knew. Probably the millionth person saying this. But in every scene in La La Land, there are the colours blue, green, red, yellow, and white. In every single scene, and like it could be a lamp, could be a dress, could be a handbag, could be shoes, could be a tie, could be anything. But everything is in the 4 colours, which is I think it's very, like 5 colours. I don't know about white, I just thought about white towards the end of the movie, but the 4 colours, blue, red, green and yellow, and every one. And I think kind of whatever character is wearing whatever colour kind of sums up their attitude of when the colour they're wearing. Because it's clever, I must watch it again and watch it more closely. But yeah, no, if you're watching La La Land, look out for all the colours. So yeah, end it on a happy note.
Thank God.
Yeah, finally, Jesus.
Rough there for a while.
It did, got a bit controversial. Sure, look, that's what I love. Okay, so any final words, Joey? Alright.
If you're offered drugs, do them.
Alright, okay, Joey, that's very nice words. Yeah, okay. And I'll just say bye. Because I can't think of something better. Okay. Bye!